Okay, broadcasting live. Okay, morning guys. So essentially we're still here. Remember, it's a Saturday, so people are still recovering from a Friday night of I don't know, debauchery, the usual. Ben, we're here with Roddy Slorach.
Sorry. Sorry, Rob, I'm just doing a quick interview.
Okay, sure. So tell me, what's this thing about?
Sorry, Rob, you're over here. This is your seat right here, mate. There you go. Yep, that's it. Sit down there. Sorry,
Anyway,
I'm just getting my mate Rob. So.
This is Disability, Austerity, and Resistance by Roddy Slorach.
Roddy, I'm doing the introduction.
Rob, quiet a minute. Just give me 1 minute.
Okay, sure. So tell me, what's this about anyway?
This is a pamphlet which is basically taking on the government dialogue about skivers and strivers, spongers and scroungers, and the demonisation of disabled people, which I argue in the pamphlet is fundamentally about the fact that we live in a society based on profit, and therefore demonising and scapegoating one of the weakest sections of the population is an easy thing for a government to do, which is trying to impose austerity on the whole population. And so as a consequence, scapegoating and picking out and dividing us, whether it's against Muslim people, whether it's against disabled people, whether it's about divisions over gay marriage, all these things are things that I think that we have to stop dividing us. And we have to turn the battle round on those who are dividing us by arguing that the real spongers and scroungers are the rich who are getting away with murder under this government, who've been handed over huge amounts of money at the same time as they're telling us that they cannot afford the welfare state, they cannot afford services for disabled people, they cannot afford for disabled people to get the full entitlement of their rights.
Okay, but why shouldn't we actually go and get rid of the the skivers, like the disabled people, because it worked for the Nazis. It did work for the Nazis after all, yes.
Yeah, indeed. In fact, the Nazis classed disabled people as so unmentionable that they were the first to be gassed. Before the Jews, it was actually they started with disabled people, which a lot of people don't realise. But this is the fundamental argument, the argument that disabled people are unproductive. That's again something I take on in the pamphlet, pointing out that there are many stereotypes, and the representation of disabled people as one homogeneous block actually undermines any proper understanding of the distinction between disability on the one hand and impairment on the other. And I think that to properly understand these two terms is a better way of being able to understand how we can fight for disability rights and real disability liberation.
Exactly. So where can you actually get this pamphlet anyway?
It can be got from Bookmarks, the Socialist Bookshop in central London, and they can send it online. You can get any number of orders you wish from the shop.
Okay, thank you, thanks. That's all. It's Roddy Slorach, and hopefully you can actually get a pamphlet. I'm looking forward to reading it myself. As for the meeting, it will be another. It'll be a while before everybody turns up.
I think we'll be starting quite soon.
Okay, we'll do.
I know we've been saying that for 20 minutes, but we'll be starting very soon now.
Okay, thanks guys, and speak to you later. And please, if you could just share this, tweet this out, Google Plus, even Murdoch's MySpace. Although I'm not gonna use that site again. It is owned by Murdoch after all. That's like Mr. Burns of the media world. Instead of having a nuclear power station, he has a bunch of newspapers. Thanks guys.